Okay. It's still on the surgery table. I brought Mo today too, so
what's up, guys?
say hey.
What's up, guys?
Check it out. He just put in those transmission mounts, and then we're gonna put a bracket.
Yeah, the bracket. That's the transmission mount that holds it. Yeah. Now it's putting the bushings. Yeah. Let's take a look at what's being swapped out. Here is the OEM Getrag transmission. That's the dry carbon drive shaft, and I can pick it up myself. That's how light it is. And here is the clutch cylinder, a couple of other stuff that we swapped out. And here's the clutch that we took out of the car, and now we have the OS GIKEN triple plate inside there. Cool, let's go and check out the car, shall we? Okay, moment of truth. Let's take a look. So, Dima installed, this is the indicator, right? And I didn't know the OS GIKEN has this red liver, so I guess it goes really well with the car. Super exciting stuff.
3 days later.
Hey guys, so this is a couple of days after we did the transmission swap. So for the meantime, I've driven the car, and I have to confess that I've been driving this car every day because it's so exciting. From my perspective though, it's a night and day car. If I were saying that the car was an old shadow of itself and now it's finally complete, like, you know, that's the last missing puzzle. You put in, bam, the car just transformed, right? Let's see what Tim thinks, so that way it really puts into perspective on how a person feels inside the car. Let's go ahead and get that going.
Let's make it happen. Oh my god. That transmission already sounds so different.
Right?
To people that don't know, it might sound a little bit broken, but that's just straight cut gears life, you know? Now it's a proper race car instead of just the plebeian 6-speed manual that it was before. So let's hop in. Let's see what this thing is like. Oh. Step over the side skirt and we're in.
Car's still not warm. So I just want to give you guys a quick overview of what I have experienced for the past couple of days. First of all, this is never even close to what I imagined. Much more violent. It makes a PDK feels like a toy. Trust me, PDK is good. This is probably slower than a PDK. But from just an emotional standpoint, how this conveys to you, like, oh my god. That downshift, there's nothing replacing the metal to metal feel of a straight cut box. Oh my god. And this gear ratio is so much better than the gear ratio we used to have on the Getrag for this vehicle. And this is, I think, 4.1 and 4.3 on the diff front and rear. And with this Getrag's gear ratio, it makes the car feel so much faster. Little do you think that gear ratios and a drivetrain change can make such a huge difference. It actually does. What is the downside? It's a little harder to drive during the day for slow traffics and traffic jams, but who cares? Who cares? I don't. I mean, is this supposed to be parking in the traffic? No, so that explains that. But is it more engaging? Absolutely yes. If you want to say from a percentage how much more engaging, I'll say at least 40%. This makes 40% of the experience on this car. And it used to miss it because, you know, they took it out, but now we put it back in, everything makes sense. So I'm gonna stop talking and have you guys enjoy the pull.
said, through there, that's just the most amazing thing. You'll never ever find another transmission that you can feel it through your butt when you shift. That is unbelievable.
Alright, Tim is doing the shifting.
Yeah.
Shift.
Oh my god.
Upshift. Upshift. What do you think?
Oh my god, that is so just crunchy. It's like you're really shooting a shotgun. You're like loading it up. That is the most surreal shifting experience I've ever seen. Okay, now I see what you mean.
It requires some force. I will say it requires at least 15 pounds of force.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the trick of driving a transmission like this is to do it quick, because that's the least wear to the transmission, and you have to jab the clutch at the same time as soon as possible, because that is where you get the same kind of rotation speed in the transmission, so it doesn't stop, and then there's less load to the transmission when you switch gear. So lots of knowledge to how to drive a transmission like this. Yeah.
Wow.
And you're on 6th gear? Oh my god, I gotta go down to 1st. Let's do it real quick. Oh, I'm on 1st now. I think this is a good length of driving because my hands already bruised up from driving for the last couple of days, and then yeah, it's the downshifts are really tough on the hand.
Insane. Absolutely insanity. Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. Oh, this crazy beast and animal of a car.
Tim, what do you think?
This is just unreal. It's a night and day difference compared to what it used to be before.
I never imagined the drivetrain would make such a huge difference, and it does. It surely delivers. It's not the most easy mod to do too, because you have to get a new clutch, you have to get the axle that mounts to the transfer case, and obviously you have to change all the fluid, the Tessa fluid, right, transfer case fluid, transmission oil fluid, right? So a lot of things you have to do to get this done. But, you know, once it's done, it's so rewarding. And what I can't wait is I can't wait to actually take this onto the track and really, you know, put it into proper use. Just for daily driving, get a glimpse of what it is. I can tell you the car is much more capable. It's much tighter. So that being said, I don't know what you guys think. So that concludes today's video. If you love the content, there's still a lot more coming out. There's the black R34 that's coming out for a rebuild. We have to do a garage update pretty soon with all these things moving around. So stay tuned. If you like the content today, make sure to subscribe, and I'm signing off right here. Take care. When I have two R34s, it is really the time for you to make sure that these two cars have completely different driving experience, and it does that.
While we're alone now, I think he has two R34s because when one breaks, he still has one more. That's just my personal opinion.